honey, I am going live, so I would not come in here for Nikki. Can you turn the light on, please? I'm asking because I need it because I'm going live. Oi. I'll ask for nothing.
I said, give me a hot second. I was putting away the cat food, dork.
Mic check. Mic check. Oh, you on the air? I love when what's his face? Nick Cannon used to do that with Walnut. He's like, are we on the air? What's going on, guys? Your boy Neo of Andre and Kenny G. You see Kenny G up in the corner there, testing this new format that I got for my streaming. So yeah, hopefully it's all Gucci. I hope you guys enjoy what's been going on. I appreciate y'all so much. It's just been a great day. Getting a lot of work done early. I don't know how that makes y'all feel when you get stuff done early, but I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get some music on before I talk about the main topic at hand. I'm going to play the hip hop station. So I thought it was appropriate to do the music because, let me go unavailable so that I won't get bothered by 1001 notifications. Alright. So, I'm here at the Imagination Warehouse. The Imagination Warehouse is a new business venture of mine that launched last weekend. We're going strong. We are going strong. For a new nightclub, we usually have really good traffic. It's closed right now. We don't open up for another 2 hours. So that's why I want to do this video now. So that I could, capture it and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Shout out Triumphant Network. Love ya. But yeah. Alright, Black and Saintly. So, let me show you my club. We have a teleporter pad because we do have commercial, not sale, retail. There's the word. Retail property. So this is our main dance floor where most people are. Hey, Nadia and my girl Aurora, they always here grinding. We have dancer tip jars. Somebody, Miss Adori, I guess, didn't log out of her tip jar yesterday night. But our sponsor wall. We have events coming up. We have tip jar for the host, tip jar for the DJ. This is the DJ station that we have. I like it because it brings a lot of attention to the DJ. Shoutcast board. Boy, babe. Don't get married. Don't get married, y'all. We have the SHX board. And you have the DJ as far as the voting on select board. We have nice apple fall furniture for folks to chill in. Support staff board. Let you know who's online, who ain't. Up here, we have the dance stage. This was made to be a strip club, but I'm not running a strip club. My ethical code is a little bit different. Or my bartender bot. Maybe I forgot to pay her. Pay for her service. I gotta pay. Because we need our drinks. So, coming up to the
rituals. Sometimes I like to set up like little
second
toys
row.
around, like while I'm doing, like I just kind of like come over here and be like, today I'm gonna draw with like the wizard and this pterodactyl that's got that nose.
Thanks for the follow, appreciate it.
Go set those guys up. Go inside the caboodle here.
I'm a fraud named Peppy, and I live with my 3 best friends. I forgive when I sneak up the bathroom, wanna play Doom.
Now, Mila Vanderbilt is SL Royal. I'm so grateful that you follow me now. If you are legit SL royalty, not even playing. This song is a little loud. Yeah, I'm gonna hit no on that. That just sounded wrong. So up here we have a second bar. Mr. Alexander Cox is here ready to serve you. We have another dance floor. And I'm not going to unlock these doors because that would show people the password. But I will just cam in. We have private VIP rooms, even with a little dance floor, pool table, cigars. Only I hate about camming. I'm not that great at camming. Over here, we have another VIP room. Cigars as well, hookah. This is more just a chill room. The other room is a game room. Next to that is the manager's office, which never gets used. It might actually get turned into a game room. I don't know. That's talk to Adori, my GM, on that one, because he would be the one that would use it. Speaking of Adori, I'm sitting here spying, but we have my DJ manager, Charlemagne, and Adori are in the building. They must be talking about something. I don't know. Looking at today's schedule, am I on it? I am not on it at all. Alright. It's funny that they're right there and I'm doing the video. It's funny. It's fine on y'all. So let's go back down here so we can talk. Because I'm pretty sure that people that click this link didn't click it to just see my nightclub. If you smell me. So, let's talk about running and operating a nightclub. Actually, as a matter of fact, what I think I'm going to do is because I have a separate office that is used for the purpose of only needs a voice. Except that the life is gone. Disappeared. What in the world? What in the devil? Oh no, there it is. I was about to say, what in the heavens and Hades? Alright guys, so let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk about what it takes to run an SL nightclub. Oh, sweetie! Thank you! Yay, yay, yay! Alright. So let's talk about running a SL nightclub. Because oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's still a work in process because, you know, we're getting it going and stuff. So it's still work in progress. But, you know, we working. We doing it. We putting it together. So running a nightclub is very stressful. If you are looking for a low stress job, running a nightclub ain't it. I'm gonna tell you, because you have to deal with people. And anytime that you have a business, that is service oriented, like a nightclub, you're dealing with different personalities. You're dealing with personalities. Thanks, sweetie. I'm trying. It's running a nightclb is not easy at all. It is very difficult to do. I have to say, it's very, very difficult to do. You have to deal with personalities. That's a huge one, because some people don't work good with other people. Some people, some people don't work good with others. Some do. I've had, instances where my SL daughter, shout out to Miss Sadie Avondre, she had beef with one of my, well, still kind of does have beef with one of my managers. They're like oil and vinegar. They don't get along. Personalities. You have to deal with personalities. Personalities clash. They conflict. Anytime that you're doing a business that is service oriented, that's people, staff personalities are the biggest things that you have to deal with. But then you have to add into the mix customer personalities, because every customer that comes through the door, you want to make them feel welcome. You want to make them feel like they're kings and queens of the world. And some people are just nasty people. Like, and I don't mean nasty as an adult, but I mean nasty as in nasty attitudes. Just off the rip, they're just nasty people. And I don't know why you're on a social game like SL. You want to ruin everybody else's day. I don't know. Maybe you get off on that. I don't know why people do that. But you're having to deal with personalities. That's the first one. Second one, technology is a huge thing that you have to deal with. I suggest that you have your own sim. I tried running a nightclub on a half sim before, because Anchex, who I like to rent from, they were like, oh, in the Covenant you can run a sim when you run a nightclub, you can get a half a sim. But your traffic, you have another half of the sim that you don't control, and if they're getting a lot of traffic, then that's messing up with, making it laggy for your people. It's a headache. If you're trying to be a club owner, have your own sim. If you can't afford rent on your own sim, which is going for about between 16 to 20K a week. If you can't afford that, then you really can't afford to operate a nightclub. You just can't. You really need your own sim. With my own sim, I can ban people off my land. If it gets super laggy, I can restart it and, get rid of lag. If you were gonna run a nightclub, do it on your own sim. You wanna do something smaller? Like, I've seen pubs, I've seen little bars, things where you're not gonna aim to have a lot of people. That's fine. But if you want to actually run the actual bona fide nightclub, then you need your own sim. At grand opening, there was times we had like 30, 40 people on the sim. Max, I think for your own sim is like 60, 70 people. I forget the limit max. But if it would have been a half sim, people would, not have been able to get in. And that's potential loss of revenue. So you want to make sure that you're able to get everybody in. Third, that I would suggest, give your people a reason to work for you. I have an amazing staff that I love. Shout out, salute to all my staff that work for me. I pay a small salary each shift, because there are times that you're gonna work. I've been a DJ on Second Life for 2 years, and I can't even tell you how many sets I've shown up to where I've had no one there. Had no one. That means no tips. You TP all your friends, you conference call people. I don't like doing that much, because I don't like being a bugaboo. I have bots that post for me in groups, which I don't think are good methods of advertising. I'm looking, now that I'm a club owner, I'm looking into some other ways of advertising, like ad boards and things like that. Because, you know, there's been times where I've had no one there. And that's tough. You show up, you prepare a set, you know, especially for somebody like me that live mixes. I don't use Sam. I used to use Sam. To me, that's like rookie DJ gear is Sam. And if that's what you're starting with, hey, make it do what it do. But live mixing, you come, you're live mixing, you're doing your thing, and nobody's there, it's tough. So that's why I pay my people, my DJs, 150 linden per set, and my host 75 linden per set. So that way, even if nobody shows up, and they don't get no tips, they're still walking away with something. My managers, I put a lot on, because I have a lot of business interests in SL, so I want to be flexible. There are times I don't want to have to concentrate on the Imagination Warehouse. I love the Imagination Warehouse. That is my biggest project, my biggest business enterprise right now. But there are times where I want to do other things. So I have managers that are reliable, trustworthy. My managers have my back. I know my managers. One of them is my wife, my real life wife. One of them is, two of them are good friends of mine, the ones that we were spying on. They're in the office, they working. They already working. They ain't gotta be there working. I don't have set hours for them, but yeah, sweetie, for real, I feel you. But I pay my managers well, because I want them to be loyal. I want them to work hard. And they do. My managers go above and beyond. Shout out Adori. Shout out Charlemagne. Shout out Chardonnay. Shout out Tilly. Tilly was my host manager. However, real life is now coming to a situation she's had to leave us. We will be hiring a host manager. Looking for a host manager here soon. But my managers, I want to be able to leave things in their hands if I need to go work on my gotcha store. If I need to go do a video, media that I'm trying to do on YouTube. If I do everything myself, I'd be in that club right now working. But I have people that I can trust. So having people that you can trust is pivotal. Have your own sim, have people that you can trust, pay people. Give people a reason to be there. My DJs and stuff, we're like family now. We're growing so close. And it's because I give them a reason to be there. And I try to give them everything that they need to succeed. If you're in a nightclub, pay for things like traffic. I don't say use like window machines or voodoo sorters. I mean, you can use those. And those do generate traffic. But I want real traffic. I want people that are going to come back. Not people that are just there for a quick Linden. I want people that are going to come back, that are going to be, allied with the club, that want to, enjoy it. I want us to become a popular place. So pay your people, hire the right people, that's important. Have your own sim, that's important, so that you can control. You don't have to pay Linden Labs to own a sim. I don't pay Linden Labs to own a sim. I rent mine through Victoria Chum. She's given me, I have estate manager rights. I can reset the estate right now. If I want to, my bots can reset the estates right now. So that way, if I can't be on and I need to control something, I can log in smart bots. Another thing in technology, bots. I showed you I have bartender bots. I have a bot that is a sim governor that manages my sim, restarts it every day automatically while I'm asleep. So that way we can clear out that lag every day. Essential technology is having bots. Essential technology. And then also make your place a place that people want to come to. So have events and things that are interesting. Don't copycat. I don't know if other clubs are having harvest parties, but we're having a harvest party. I'm a Greek. Shout out AXA. I'm doing the AXA hand sign in real life, but this is our AXA hand sign that we do in world. Alpha Chi Alpha. Straight up. Pairs. Salute pairs. But, I'm having a Greek night because I'm a Greek. I'm part of Alpha Chi Alpha. So we're having a Greek night. We're going to have trivia night. We're going to have a trivia bowl, like trivia teams go up against each other. We're going to have a music festival coming up in this winter. That's going to be like Battle of the DJs. We are always trying to think of different events to have. My manager, Adori, and Charlemagne, I think, they're in a burlesque troupe. I want to have a burlesque night. We're set up looking like a strip club. Why not have burlesque? Not necessarily stripping burlesque, because like I said, I'm not into that. I'm married in real life. Shout out to wifey. Love my wifey. Don't mind that comment I made earlier about don't get married. I was just playing. She knows I was just playing. She over there, she gave me the stink eye. So, but she's like SL as well. But yeah, having different nights, and so I'm not into sex. I'm not. That's not what I come to SL for. So strip clubs, all that. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's not me. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for social. I'm here to have fun. I like business, role play. I know I'm in trouble. My wife is gonna kill me. Straight murder. Dead. Let's just hope she murders my pixels so I can come back. Sweetie said, don't give me the stink eye. She still giving me the stink eye. Baby, I love you. Don't give me the stink eye. I love you. So, but yeah, these are the things that are important to running a nightclub. If you're new to the grid, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a lot of pressure, but if you like stress, I have to say, if you like stress and pressure, because you need to be able to deal with it. Every day popped up something to deal with. We used to have a time clock for the payment system. I told you I pay my DJs and hosts and dancers automatically. We used to have a time clock system, and this time clock system messed up like the other day, and like sent somebody like $3,000. Like seriously, like out of my bank lot went like $3,000. Luckily, we had the employee was super honest, super amazing. Shout out Grace, love you, and she gave it back. She, I saw it happen immediately, and I was like, I, messaged her on, I messaged my manager, Adori, because I didn't have Grace on Discord, but Adori had her on Discord, and was like, hey, this is going on. The bot accidentally sent you $3,000. Probably it was only supposed to send her like $300. It sent her like $3,000, and she came on and she gave it right back, and that avoided, really stinky situation. But you're gonna have hiccups. You're gonna have stress. You're gonna have trouble running a nightclub. It's not always easy. It's tough. This thing is tough. It's a tough business. If you're trying to get into business on SL, don't do this. There's so much other things that you could do on SL to make money than this. But if you've been on for a while, you're experienced, you've been to a bunch of different clubs, and this is your passion, because this is a passion of mine. I wanted a place where I could spend what I wanted to spend. Working for others, I had to spend what the club was popular at the club. I worked at a rock club. I don't know rock. I hate rock. I'm sorry, not all rock, but I am eclectic. There are things I like in rock, like Leo heavy metal. Like there are things I like in each different genre. But working at a rock club / country club, I didn't know rock or country. Working at this other club, they wanted just like EDM techno. I've learned to love EDM and techno. EDM and techno is like my second favorite genre. Hip hop is number 1, but EDM is number 2. And I've learned to love it and follow DJs. I do it and listen and learn. But it's a passion. to have my own club, to have my own place where I can spend what I want to spend, do what I want to do, and because it's a passion, that's what's driving me to keep going. That's what's driving me to keep going. That's what gets me through the doors of the nightclub every day, putting out flyers, dealing with personalities and people and situations. If you don't have a passion for this, don't do it. It won't last. You gotta have a passion. You have to have a reason of why you want to own a nightclub. It's not just cool to own a nightclub, because I'm gonna tell you something. Here's a little secret. At least when you're first starting, the club itself don't make money. Your DJs, hosts, managers, dancers, they're all in positions to make money. The club is not yet, and so you get people like either ordering drinks, or paying for sponsor boards, or what else? Getting drinks, paying for sponsor boards, supporting the venue with the venue tip jar. There's other ways, like my favoriteest person to watch on YouTube, Mila Vanderbilt, has taught like starting nightclubs and how to start SL businesses, and she gave me an idea from that video of how I can buddy hustle, essentially make money off of, I don't want to make money off of tips, but I want to make money somehow from my employees' efforts, and she's giving me a lot of good ideas with that. So don't get into owning a nightclub thinking that you're going to get rich right away. The ones that last, that make a lot of coin, like Muddy's, The River, they've been around, Frank's, they've been around years. They've developed, clientele over years, and that's how they're able to generate that money. So you need to be passionate about this business, because you're going to operate in the red, at least for the first little while. I don't know any nightclub on SL that opened up and was immediately in the black, unless like you're some superstar popular person that has a gajillion fans and can pack out your club immediately. That's the only people I know that even have that potential. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream today. You guys, this running a nightclub business is tough. But if you have passion and this is something that you want to do, go for it. Go for your dreams. Don't let the fact that you're going to operate in the red hold you back. Just keep going. You gotta have passion. I know that one day the Imagination Warehouse is going to make me coin. I'm going to be able to cash out from this business. Meanwhile, I do diversify my interests. I have a gotcha store that's getting ready to open up. I have a restaurant that's getting ready to open up that's serving Zia Life and BU food. I'm vlogging and podcasting. So, I diversify my hustle. So that way, even though I'm not getting paid off of doing a nightclub, I'm still making money in other areas. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. This is your boy Kenny from Kenny's Online Adventures, aka Neo Avandre, pointing to the screen, to the computer screen. And I'll catch y'all next